All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the arcade! You gotta love a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We made it after a week of the Rick sitting in meetings and listening to the sales department in there bitching. You know, finally, Friday evening is here. Shout out to everybody! Yes, boo the niggas who suck. Boo them all. And we cheer those that don't. It is good to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Mac City Entertainment, who is here. What up, Mac? How you doing, brother? I know you're West Coast, brother. It is 3 hours ahead of us. How you feeling, Mac? I see Mac and Dre going at it. Man, I saw Mac and Dre fight. Like, wait, these Xbox guys, they fighting each other? What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Briadios is here. Shout out to Briadios, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it is going to be an interesting show. Very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, special guest Big Shaq is here. Good to have the Shaq back. I remember that song by the freaking, what's the name? Warren G's crew. This is the Shack. This is how we act. Caps are peeled. That's my steel. See, you wouldn't know that if you weren't a DJ or if you were from the West Coast. So you don't know nothing about that. See, I got that. You know, gotta learn one of you. Gotta learn your youngins out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel A1 is here. What's good, brother? Yes! Good to see the bros here. I appreciate y'all for being here. Emmanuel A1 said, Halo definitely looking awesome. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Emmanuel A1, because I got a lot to say about that. I can't wait to get to the Halo topic. I'm good, brother. Good to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Nintendo guy himself. Wait and see. Laban is here.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Paper plastic.
Be nice. And of course, we have Ty That Man, the Eagles fan.
Happy Eagles Friday. Praise God.
Oh, man. Man, I say, mother truck the Eagles. I don't want to hear nothing about that. So, how everybody week? Big Shaq, how was your week?
Good, man. I've been on that ninja guy, and so it's been flying by. So
my nigga. Levon, how's your week?
It's been fun.
Okay. I've seen words. Levon uses words like fine, neat, interesting. Didn't say much. Ty, how was your week? Be nice.
They've been paper or plastic. Look at here, Rick. Levon gonna stop. Levon had a good week. We got an extra topic. You think we go dodge that?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Levon is trying to break a home. That's all I'll say about that. You dirty bastard. So anyway, that's what I'll say, ladies and gentlemen. Max of that Ninja Gate in this crack. Listen, folks, I am currently on that Death Stranded 2. I'm over 30 hours in, and the fucking game won't end, man. God! Man! I gotta be honest with you, Levon. I thought, in my eyes, that Death Stranded would be one of the top for game of the year. Nah. Expedition 33 beats the shit out of this game. Not even close. I gotta tell you this. Playing so far, and I can say this because I'm 30 hours in, Death Stranded 2 is like the director's cut of the director's cut edition that came out, if that means anything to you. It's basically the same effing game. You do get that, like, that new hoverboard. That's cool. You get the graphics obviously are better. The loading is faster. The traverse is better because now you can get on that ship and move the ship anywhere you want the ship to move to. But I mean, conveniently during the longest, deliveries or whatever that you have to make, the ship is unoperational. They tell you to, bring back parts to help the ship or this and that. And that's, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, look, Mac, I buy a lot of stuff. I bought a $10,000 8K TV that ain't worth a damn. I bought a PSVR 2 that ain't worth shit. I bought a whole lot of things. I bought condoms and didn't use them. So, it's like I'm known for just buying things that when you're a gamer, when this is a hobby of yours, you take chances on things. And, it's just what it is, bro. I mean, will I say I'm disappointed with Death Stranded? I'm disappointed in the collector's edition I bought because I didn't like what they offered. They got some weird ass Kojima type TARS statue that nobody cares about. But I just thought that where is our oh shit moment in gaming since, for me, 2017? Like, when I say oh shit, I mean, oh shit, this is new, this is good. One of my oh shit moments that I remember was from Horizon Zero Dawn. That was something different. Dinosaurs, mechanical dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. My son likes dinosaurs. For those that know me, I'm the only guy in this Discord that's put like 300 hours into Jurassic World Evolution. I don't think anybody else would put that kind of time into that kind of game. I like that stuff. But, it's just my true old shit moment that I'll never forget. And then I was able to share that with everyone was the Gears of War. When you chainsaw a nigga. That was an oh shit moment. And we don't get a lot of oh shit moments anymore in gaming. Emmanuel A1 said that Halo remake gave me the oh shit moment. Yeah, we're going to talk. See, and before we get into that, here's what I would say. I would have never used Unreal Engine 5. Number one, it's an unoptimized piece of shit. And if you're Microsoft and you own id Tech, why the fuck would you use that? Like, that just didn't make sense to me. It is way better to use with Halo. Like, you see how fast fucking Doom is? Like, that's how Halo should be. Like that. Put that shit on Doom's engine. But, hey, man, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some fucking Asian guy who's smart and he'll mod it for us. But
Halo not a fast-paced game. It's some stiff white dude in a suit running. So it's not fast-paced.
Well, now here's what I would say about it. We'll get into Halo later. I'm not really a big Halo guy. I said that in post up, and the boys was ready to kick me out of the Xbox community because I'm not really a Halo dude. I don't like Halo, but I think that hey, look, PlayStation guys need something to play. Merry Christmas.
I understand. I understand you like Halo, Mac, but that dude is stiff in that suit. He don't move like the dude from Doom. He never move like him. It's not fast like that, so it wouldn't work very well.
He said, if you think they went Unreal for easy contractor onboarding, yeah, I would think so. I mean, hell, Microsoft only got AI and like 3 developers left at each studio to keep laying motherfuckers off, so I guess it's easier to port it to the Unreal Engine, but they wouldn't dare do multiplayer on the Unreal Engine. That shit will be awful. So, that being said, Leibon, let's go into our first article. We're gonna start with Splinter Cell. Let's start with Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be a long. Whoa, nigga! It's gonna be a long Xbox show. So, put your seatbelt on. All right, what you got?
Splinter Cell Remake appears to be in trouble as Ubisoft begins hiring new director. Are any of you guys into Splinter Cell? Any of you guys?
When it was on OG Xbox, I was. That was cool.
Okay. And that includes you too, Chad. That includes you too, Chad. Were you guys into Splinter Cell? Let me know in the live chat. Anyways, Ubisoft appears to be hiring a new director for Splinter Cell Remake. The game was first announced several years ago and has not yet shown up in any recent events. The studio also lost an Assassin's Creed director among going on management changes recently.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care nothing about Splinter Cell.
Really?
Yeah, it's all right. So let's see. Shaq, how do you feel about Splinter Cell?
Trash, Ricky Brown. Trash.
I said, the Rick asks everybody how was Splinter Cell, and all I get is, damn! You know what that means, brother? That means nothing burger!
Emmanuel A1 says, leave Splinter Cell in the past.
Facts.
He never lied.
Leave it in the past, flush it down the toilet, or leave it at a fire station after birth, so therefore no questions asked. That's how I feel about Splinter Cell. What do you got for me next, Levon?
All right, EA's Eternal AI is causing issues with game development. Electronic Arts is aggressively integrating AI, including its generative chatbot Reeve GPT, to automate game development and reduce costs. However, experimental AI tools cause coding errors and hallucinations, increasing workload and employee anxiety amid industry layoffs. AI's full impact on gaming industry remains uncertain despite ongoing investments. EA is also using AI behind the scenes in the hopes of shaving off costs and automating specific workloads, but the tech is still experimental, and the limits and what it can and can't do haven't properly been tested. New reports suggest.
All right, we get the gist of it. Here's the deal.
Okay.
A lot of these people are using AI to save money. That's what they're using.
Yeah.
Using AI. Now, some of the AI shit is funny. Like when Martin Luther King turned into the NWO and shit like that.
Yeah, deepfakes.
Yeah, those are funny. Listen, I gotta be honest with you. These guys just got bought for how many billions was it? Ty, you remember? Mello, you remember how much they paid for EA? The Durkas? How much did they pay for?
Some billions, right?
Yeah, some billions of dollars. And so if EA is experimenting in AI this early in the purchasing process, bro, they about to lay off a lot of motherfuckers.
But the problem with that is, Rick, the problem with that is...
Thank you, Mac. 55 billion. 55 billion.
55 billion in what? I'm sorry. What? I'm coming in. What's good, people?
55 billion in American dollars for EA.
For what? For EA?
Yeah, hot. Fat bitty bitty.
The purchase of EA is 55 billion?
55 billion, and they're already looking into AI, which means y'all thought Microsoft laid some motherfuckers off?
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Here's why EA is going to lay off a lot of motherfuckers. They just re-upped the whole Madden licensing till 2030. So that's another 5 years. I'm pretty sure that costs some coin. Cha-ching. Screws and McDuck cosmic kilts. You know, that costs a lot of coin. So that's going to cost you a lot of money. When you pay $55 billion, the first thing you do is you send a brother in there to go start to itemize and see where the money is being spent and where you don't need it. Bro, you are going to see small development teams of games with AI doing a lot of the little things that can take a while. You're going to see AI developing worlds in the shape of worlds, the scope of worlds. Somebody going to type in, build me a Earth-like world with lava and this and that, and that's what they're going to use. Artists are going to lose their jobs. You know, bro, the WWE is using AI for storytelling.
Artists.
I don't know.
Keep the artists. Only reason I'm saying that, just not giving you any kick, because I do agree with everything else you're saying. So from what I'm learning with like Sora and ChatGTP, due to the fact that it literally scours the internet for copyrighted information and all that stuff, they're going to avoid that by probably still using their artist teams to create original content.
I can see that.
And then just use AI to help develop.
Well, then Bungie need to go get some of those artists instead of stealing shit.
Yeah, there you go. Case in point will be them. That situation.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah.
Now, here, one of the problems is, I think AI, here's why AI is dangerous. You're going to start seeing AI being used to replace bodies as far as acting. And then, now you ain't going to have a job. You know, you don't need a voice act because
Writers,
the AIs can mimic your voice, but he sounds just like Martin Luther King. My man said, "I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream." He sounded just like Martin Luther King. And then, bro, then they had Tupac and DMX. Bro, that shit looked. Yo, I was like, what? I was like, you got.
I say this is a slippery slope with that mess because it can show you or portray you doing all type of heinous stuff. And it's tricky to the eyes. You don't know what's real and what's fake. So, bro, they got to put a handle on it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. It's gonna have to be something real major that happens that.
Bro, check this out.
Putting regulations on it.
Check this out. Look at this.
Look at this. I don't know if you saw, but they said that they was using free chat GPT to get the characters for Concord. That's why I ended up like that. It was a free version.
Bro, they had DMX up there. He said, "I don't hear what y'all talking about Tupac." He said, "Tupac ain't no outlaw. He just talk like one." Like, yo, that shit was crazy. It really sound like X.
That
like,
the Prince and the Malcolm X. I mean, the Prince and Michael Jackson.
Oh, yo, with the chicken. Wait, all that shit. Yo. Bro, that is dangerous, bro.
Y'all saw the MLK and Malcolm X and WW.
Yeah, the Martin Luther King Malcolm X was crazy. He said, "Malcolm, the only right you're gonna get are coming from my fist." And I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" Yo, I couldn't believe Mike. Hey, I gotta tell y'all something. If Martin Luther King was alive, he'd be like the best heel in wrestling. Yo, he's a beast. He said, "The dream is rolling with the NWO now." I was like, oh, shit. Shout out to Mac City. Mac said, Ninja Gaiden is crack. Keeper is beautifully amazing. Shout out to Mac. Appreciate that, brother. We gonna need it, Mac, because we gonna be lay off people. We gonna use AI. I'm gonna have to get an AI Levon around here or something. So EA is causing issues with game development. Well, see, here's the thing. EA is one of the biggest publishers. So they're going to use AI more than anybody because they're like the biggest publisher. But once
they got sports games.
Once they get it corrected, it's a wrap. A lot of people are gonna lose their job. Bro, they ain't changed Madden in years. Bro, that's the first.
I gotta read this super chat.
I did already. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. You were sleeping. You making your own videos again. Nigga Levon just released a Halo video right during the show. This
paper or plastic, Halo, paper or plastic.
Oh man, this nigga tired won't stop. All right, Levon, look. Levon, this article sucks too. Next.
All right, let's talk about Starfield. This might be a good thing for Mello. It's not coming to PS5 this year, scheduled for 2026.
Nate the Hate is still saying this shit, bro. Nate the Hate been saying Starfield coming to Xbox as long as the church said Jesus is coming back. No, this is crazy.
2026. I feel that what legendary villain I need my money on.
Yeah, listen. Why doesn't Nate the Hate just say, "Hey, Starfield is coming to PS5 one day," and just stop this shit? Stop trying to damage control. Listen, I know Nate the Hate had this little percentage where he was right like 3% of the time or 30% or whatever the hell it was. Bro, it's over. Just say that it's coming one day. You're wrong.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
People that don't want to, that pride, they don't want to prove
yeah, bro, it's over.
So they just keep throwing, feces on the wall.
Nate the Hate, I respect the fact that you do have some kind of inside information, but you may win some, but you really lost one. You fucked this one up, brother. You've been saying Starfield been coming during the door these 4 games shit. He been saying that shit since then, bro.
Starfield's next.
Yeah, Starfield's next. These 4 games. Bro, Phil was on the TV. He said Starfield is not one of the games. Nate the Hate was releasing crazy shit. Yes, it is. It is one of the games.
He's not going to tell you the truth. He's lying to you. Like,
where is it? All right, bro. Whatever, bro. If anything, Microsoft could put Starfield on PlayStation in 5 minutes. It was working on it simultaneously with the Xbox version. Right? I mean, y'all always told me it's easier to develop for the PlayStation.
That's what they so-called
Where is this PlayStation Starfield port? Where is it? Gimme. No, it doesn't exist.
They don't know how long in development it was even going over there on the PlayStation. So,
bro, they gotta
as I
stop
say,
that.
some of y'all just need to shut up, bro.
Yeah, like
Shut up.
bro, I can throw shit up, bro. You know what?
Dating is real,
bro. You know what? I can say stuff and it can come true too. Watch this. Parker is eventually gonna sleep with a woman. You can book it.
Why did he have to? Why he catch it straight?
Hey, I could just say stuff, and it's gonna be true, but I don't have to put a date to it. You see what I'm saying?
That's it, man. PlayStation 6 PlayStation games whole play come Xbox.
Yeah. Mustang Gamer is here. What up, Mustang Gamer? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we can just say anything and it can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James is going to retire from the NBA. See how easy that is? Mello, you can just...
In 2030.
Man,
in 2030.
Mello, did you know that the sun is going to rise tomorrow morning? Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Nah.
I can't tell you the time, but it is.
It's going to be an Xbox exclusive?
Might be. Remember, the sun is the Xbox too. Everything's Xbox. That's what I'm just saying. Like, people just say shit, bro, just because they want clicks and dicks. Like, stop, man. I want clicks and dicks, so I'm gonna say this, man. I gotta tell you, shout out to Godson, also known as Quan. Quan be putting that work in Undisputed. I don't know if he fighting anybody or is he training to fight somebody, but that nigga be playing Undisputed all the time. I got a few brothers playing Marathon. I'm going to check out some Marathon this weekend, too. They got a closed beta going on there. I was invited to because I am the Rick. So I will play this Marathon. And, I don't know. You know, it's those fucking 400 hours of Destiny that keep getting me these invites. All right, Levon, what do we got?
Let's talk about some Xbox Next Generation stuff.
Yeah, you know what? You read the Rick's Mind. Are this the IGN article? About the
yes.
All right, let's go there. You know, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so next gen Xbox console is going to be very premium and very high end curated experience.
Okay.
So this is from Sarah Bond. The next gen console is going to be very premium, very high end curated experience. Bond said, "You're starting to see some of the thinking we have in this handheld, the ROG Xbox Ally, but I don't want to give it all away."
No, bitch, you want to charge me $1,200? But go ahead.
That's it.
What? Oh, all right. Anyway, this is a reference to the recently released ROG Ally Xbox handheld. It costs $1,000, folks. So Xbox fans are now wincing at the thought of how expensive the next-gen Xbox will be, particularly in the next context of recent price rises at Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X and X. So basically, I was one of the first guys around here telling y'all that the next Xbox is going to be $1,200. I heard Parker with some weird old shit talking about the PS6 was going to be $600. How in the fuck is that even possible? But before I get into that and go on my rant, Mac City has dropped $5. Thank you, Mac City. He said, for the record, I'm glad Halo going to PlayStation. I'm glad exclusivity is dead. It's better for consumers. Xbox handheld plays PlayStation games anyway. It's over. Stop crying. Shout out to Mac. We appreciate that. There are some people that want to hold on to the console war. Guys like Jake.
They don't have no other content. They have to.
Here's what I don't understand about.
Is evolved around it.
Here's what I don't understand about brothers like, J-Dub, who claims he's got like 5090s, 6090s. Why would you worried about a console then? You know what I'm saying? If I got a bad bitch, I ain't worried about no.
Your whole brand is been built upon console. I have no other way of pivoting.
Here's what I would say. That same show that J-Dub is a part of, I won't say any names, has been losing their audience since all they talked about was the console war. Nobody cares anymore. All of those guys that were part of that console warring crew, if they haven't moved on, their shit is so lame now. It's the same content over and over again. Every day, bro. Nobody want to see that. Samsung. Bro, you know what? Did you really have to make a new channel? Maybe your shit's dying that you had to. Maybe you got to reinvent yourself.
Oh, snap.
I'm just saying.
Well, no, you can't say that because you reinvented yourself and then you still got the same content.
Hey, try to get new viewers, man. Hey, it's called a remake.
Just beating the dead horse again.
He had a remaster of his channel. It's the same old shit. Same fucking shit, bro. Bro, nobody cares. You know, bro, we talk about games around here. Who the fuck? Why you want to talk about consoles and their specs and what they can do and what games they can play instead of playing the actual goddamn games that they can play? Like, I never understood that shit.
Bro, this shit.
I'm not going to talk about the club. I'm going to talk about the bitches in the club. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. I mean, am I tripping? If I'm tripping, let me know. I'm just saying. All right, you botting, Mello. Oh man, Mello must have walked under one of them goddamn time shelters from Death Stranding. So Mac
about bitches in the club, and Mello went in the club.
Yeah, so Mac said, yeah, it's hard to watch. He said, I can't listen to Heath and Omeki Ozio, aka Shout. Yeah, bro, it's the same shit all the time, bro. Man, you imagine watching the Weather Channel, bro. Imagine watching a Weather Channel. And Mel, you buying? Imagine the Weather Channel, and every day is a fucking tornado. It's a fucking hurricane. 10,000 people died. Imagine that. I mean, you wouldn't watch it. It's horrible. Super chats ain't right no more. Like, man, bro, it's time to reinvent yourself, man. You know, bring back Expand Your Mind. Bring back, you know, something like that console constantly, you know, dancing on the alleged grave of Xbox. Last I checked, they got a $515 price per share, and that's winning. But you know, whatever. You know, bro, nobody wants to hear that shit. That shit's over. It's over. All right. So that being said, do we have any?
Biden? I'm a Biden or no?
Yeah, you were. You good now? All right. All right. So Levon, let's talk about this 30% Bloomberg talk here. Yeah, good.
CFO Amy Hood has forced Xbox to deliver an industry margin far beyond what's typical for gaming in general, which will devastate the business.
Now say that again. I want you to say that second, not the Amy Hood stuff. Read the second part of that sentence again.
Margin far behind what is typical for gaming in general,
right there.
Which will
margin far behind what is typical from gaming in general. I'm gonna tell you right now, the people that make the most profit on their games is Nintendo, and they're not pulling in 30%. So that's horseshit. If Microsoft is wanting 30%, then that means they're gonna have one person making the game, AI doing the rest, and throwing their games on PlayStation 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As well as all the old Xboxes and all the Switches. Bro, you're not making 30% on a game. That is impossible. Not during these days. You can't do it. I don't know where that... Nintendo makes 26. And you see how much it costs for them to make their games. We look at the Nintendo games, and we know that it don't cost a lot of money. But they sell a lot of copies of it. Xbox will only get to that place if they put everything everywhere. And even then still, I don't see them reaching that 30%. But go ahead, Levon. I just want to let you guys know that Nintendo is 26. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're at 26%. And they want Microsoft to deliver 30% profit margin. How is that possible? Like, yo, that's crazy. But it's possible. Here's how it's possible. You cut down your staff, you put your shit everywhere, and you use AI. And you raise prices on everything.
Just did.
Yeah, that's how you do it. But also, you raise your subscription service, you raise all of that. You're right. That's how you do it. But by doing that, you alienate people from your brand. So
no, you don't.
Shit. He said. Mac said they can no longer.
How can you subsidize the cost of their console?
He said Halo Studios made Halo 1 look better than Infinity? He said Ricky Brown, Halo going to PS5. Yeah, no, that's not really Halo, Briadios. That's DLC. Where's the rest of the game?
Nah, that's Halo, nigga. That's Combat Evolved. That's Halo.
Where's the where's the multiplayer? Can I see it? Where's the 16 on 16? No, there ain't no fucking multiplayer. No. They won't tell you that. No.
Wait.
No.
All right, let's talk about Halo. We're talking about.
All right,
hold on. No, don't do that. Hold on, don't talk about Halo. Don't do that because I want to talk about the 30% situation.
Okay. The
only reason I'm saying this, and I get what you're saying, Rick. I get it, and I agree with you. I'm telling you now, these people got the goddamn gaming market cornered. The reason when Nintendo doing what they doing, we know it. They on their own world,
but they're not doing 30 though, Mello.
They're able to. I know, but they're close to it. They 26. You know how these you know how business work, nigga. We aim for a certain percentage. This is what we got. We was damn near 4%. Come on, dog. From 30, that's crazy. For Nintendo, and again, they exclusively to one platform to their consumers. What I think about Amy, what I named this whatever. I think what she said was this. Hood. Thank you. I think she said this, and what I ain't even think this is what she did say. We want to make 30%. She said we want to make 30%. And looking at again, they still got a new Minecraft that's finna drop that Microsoft get paid off of. You got the mobile division with the Candy Crush and etc. They get their coins off of that. Still, the ABK deal is finalized. They got all of the games coming out, and this year, that's not this year, but January 1st, when they do that Xbox Direct and they showcase all the games that's finna come out, and this is finna be the anniversary of Xbox, bro. I think they can hit that 30. I'm not saying it within a year, but I'm sure they can hit that 30%. Or damn near come close to it. Damn near come close. That's all I'm saying. And then the Steam box, the next Xbox gonna be able to play the Steam games.
Yeah.
They're gonna take the Rogue Ally X infrastructure and put it in the home console, bump it up to 4K or whatever, 60 frames per second, 4K 120, and now you got Steam, Xbox, and possibly any other guy. What's the other one? GeForce, all under the same umbrella. I'm just saying, people may not count them out just yet. I understand it may seem like an impossible defeat situation, but she came out there and said that confidently for a reason. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I'm done.
Okay.
What the fuck Rick at? Because Rick usually give you some kickback by now.
Let me, brother. I don't think that's gonna happen. But
okay.
That's Rick. I'm probably with you. We probably ain't gonna do it in the next probably 1 or 2 years, but eventually it could.
What are you talking about? I didn't hear all that. I was on the phone. Sorry.
No, I was saying that I don't think they're gonna hit that 30% probably in the next 1 or 2 years, but eventually you probably can hit it.
Yeah, but you know how that happens? You ain't hitting that with fucking AAA game releases. It'll have to be like some indie shit that takes off like far in a fucking way, bro. Like a rocket fucking booster. That's how I see that happening. I don't see it.
Hey, now.
I don't see it. Merc, shout out to Merkenstein! He said, Halo looks good, but PlayStation not getting versus. No, they don't have multiplayer, bro. So, I appreciate what Mello said. He went in depth. I only heard part of it because I heard a bunch of hungry-ass kids tell me, Dad, I want pizza. So, I was like, all right, cool. So, anyway, that being said, all right, so let's talk about this. All right, now. 30%, I don't think that's possible. Not now. Not in this climate. Not with these tariffs. Bro, you are wishing on a star. I don't see that happening. You can try. You can try anything, bro. I am going to try to slam dunk a basketball when I'm 88 years old. Does that mean I'm going to do it? Probably not. Might break my damn... Might break my ankles. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
I'm releasing old games damn near 20 years old, and them bitches is charting on another platform. That's a telling tale sign. That's the reason why they said, let's try these 4 games out first. And they starting to pump out all of their old titles over to the previous, to Nintendo and PlayStation, and them niggas buying it. Bro, they bought Sea of Thieves. They bought Grounded.
Yeah, remember, I'm not gonna sit. I'm not sitting here fighting with you saying that they ain't gonna buy it, but by doing that, they damage the brand. The brand is fucked. They damage it.
How am I damaging? Wait, how am I damaging the brand?
Here's how you. I'll tell you why.
Let me finish my statement before you answer.
Okay.
How can you damage a brand that is I thought the main focus was video games. Consoles, yes. And in the world back in 2000s, yes, the console selling hardware was a focus. But we all knew that software is what pushed everything. Why all of a sudden it changed?
Because of the way that gamers think. A majority of gamers think. Like, here's my comparison to you. And I think you're gonna love this. There's wrestling fans and there's smart wrestling fans. There's gamers, there's smart gamers, there's hardcore gamers, there's casual gamers, and there's fanboys. They have a whole bunch of different alleys the way that you can go and game, and different than pro wrestling. The smart gamer who knows what Xbox's Game Pass value is going to remain the smart gamer, saving money, being able to play all of the latest and greatest of things, utilizing one of the better subscription services ever made. He's going to do that. The fanboy or the casual, what you have for them is called the mind share. The mind share is, in your mind, you think PlayStation is the #1 brand in gaming. You think that's your mind share, but in actuality, it's Nintendo. You see, that's what people think. If you ain't a fanboy or a realist or smart, you would think that PlayStation is the #1 brand in gaming. They're not. They have the mind share. The mind share is because people think that. But in actuality, Nintendo sells more software, they sell more hardware. But those same gamers won't come over to Xbox because in their mind, they're not the top brand to get. They're not the cool kids on the block. Everybody makes fun of the nerds until you see the nerds in a high school reunion 20 years later when they're millionaires, when they drive in the fast cars, when you're renting from them because they saved their money and they invested their shit smartly. That's the point. By Xbox putting their stuff everywhere, I don't see anything wrong with it. This accountant, Mrs. Hood, doesn't see anything wrong with it, but the mindshare sees something wrong with it. The mindshare tells you, why do I need to buy an Xbox console? The mindshare tells you, the Xbox is going to stop selling consoles into the store. One person made up some bullshit about Xbox not selling shit in the store no more, and the shit went viral, and it was fake.
A lot of people believed it, though.
But what is that, Levon? That's mindshare. People actually thought that. The fanboys, the casuals actually believed that. They thought that was true. But the smart fans, the smart gamers, the hardcore gamers, we know that's not true. People like myself who work in supply chain, we know that's not true. We know that. But that's something for the mindshare. Xbox has fucked their brand up by raising prices on hardware, on subscription services, putting their exclusive everywhere. The last one to go was the Master Chief. Now this nigga swimming on a PlayStation 5. Soon to be swimming on a PlayStation 5.
All I'm saying is this.
Kind of.
That don't make any sense to me in the sense of this. If I have some of the well-known AA, AAA games under my umbrella, such as Call of Duty, Minecraft, the list goes on, Fable, Uncharted, etc. We just witnessed these same individuals again. We talking about what 5, maybe 10 years of them completely taking a dump on the Xbox brand, including the video games, focusing mainly on the video games, the hardware, the hardware. Okay, if it did sell, it was in 6 million, 7 million, whatever the case may be. Okay, cool. You're not buying the hardware, and they know this. But when it came to the software, we sent 4 troops out and seeing that it came with a return in value. When most people said these 4 games was ass, now we are doing Halo, and all you're doing is seeing praises for it. And I didn't even know they're not getting a full experience of Halo. I thought they was getting multiplayer and single player. You just hit me with the story.
And that's
mode
and that's what I was gonna get to. But there's 2 reasons why. Here's the deal. I love how the PlayStation guys are champions saying, "Oh, we got Halo. Now you got half of Halo." See, the PlayStation guys are saying they're champions, saying we got Xbox's best known game. Their mascot, bro. We guys fucking Bandicoot 2 years ago. What y'all talking about? We been had that motherfucker. What are you talking about? Remember the PlayStation's mascot, Crash Bandicoot? Microsoft owns him now. So if you guys really want to go tit for tat and want to go like that, Microsoft, they pulled some fucking backdoor shit and they bought Crash Bandicoot. Remember when Crash Bandicoot was a pack-in game when PlayStation was $199 back when I was in like the fucking 8th grade, 9th grade, or whatever. But anyway, I digress. So you get Halo to come on the PS5, but it's just a campaign. Nobody played the campaign. What made Halo was the goddamn multiplayer. Are you fucking serious? Bro, that is a fucking L. There is no way in hell you can cap for getting Master Chief when you don't get the multiplayer. That's what made fucking Halo. We didn't go through the campaign and say, hey, did you know that the Chief didn't take his helmet off? Did you know that the Chief was walking? I don't know shit about Master Chief. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. I just know if I'm the green nigga and I see a red nigga or a blue nigga run by, I gotta shoot him. That's what I knew. That was multiplayer. Nobody cares about the campaign in fucking Halo. Bro, in Infinite, that's why they released Infinite 2 separate ways. There was the fucking multiplayer and then the campaign came out. Nobody played the fucking thing. Can you tell me what happened in the goddamn fucking Halo campaign? I can't tell you. I'm not being facetious. I don't know shit. Here's what I do know. If I was playing it, all I had to do was get one of them goddamn Jeeps and keep riding to a certain part of the map and it said load and then checkpoint. I didn't have to shoot a motherfucker. I'm like, okay. I didn't have to shoot nobody but the boss. When I got to I would just run through the whole fucking stage. I didn't fucking kill anybody. Back then, it was like, what the fuck are we doing? We just run, and 2 players, split screen. Yo, we gonna run over here to that glowing shit. And we did, and then we end up fighting 2 big-ass purple niggas with big-ass cannons. Okay. But the point is, the biggest part of Halo that makes Halo Halo is the competitiveness. And I fucking raise you. I guarantee you, you can't play multiplayer with that fucked up PlayStation controller. There ain't no fucking way you gonna play Halo with that goddamn PlayStation controller. That shit is fucked. No way. I wish you would try to snipe with that fucking thing or fucking do that little movement and shit. You're done. Please, bro. I suck at Halo, but I guarantee you this. I'm gonna fuck them ponies up if you had. Well, you don't got multiplayer, so whatever. We can all wish, right? I'm telling you, that's what made Halo. That's what made Gears. Was the multiplayer. What are we talking about here? You guys are champ. We got Master Chief. No, you didn't. You got his draws. You didn't get the Master Chief.
God, bro, that right there.
They got his draws.
They not getting the multiplayer?
No.
Them niggas is getting 3. Them niggas is getting 3 prequel missions, and that's it.
Yes, Mac. That's what made COD the fucking multiplayer.
What the fuck?
Bro, these PlayStation niggas gonna go out here and champion this, and y'all still don't got a first-person shooter worth a damn over there.
Damn.
You still don't. You can have all the... And Call of Duty is a cat. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, If you're gonna go play Halo multiplayer and think you're gonna shoot a nigga in his legs or his back is gonna kill him, you got another thing coming. You need them fucking headshots in Halo, nigga. You need them headshots. Yes, you need them headshots. You need you going for the dome. Because if motherfuckers eat them, that shield come down, motherfucker running at you, shit go back up. You gotta shoot that nigga in the head. Or hit that nigga with the gun and shit. You know, click the fucking button and boom, hit that motherfucker. Bro, it's not what it is. These niggas are crazy. Emmanuel won! He said, Halo campaign is a better experience to me, but I get what you're saying, Ricky. No doubt, bro. It was the fucking bro. We used to hook up 2 TVs, 2 Xboxes, and you had that fucking cord, and we'd go fucking play 5 against 5 or whatever. You know, bro, couch co-op. Like, you couldn't do that with no other system. Not even Dreamcast. We was able to do that shit. I think that's Tommy Bull. He says, sup, brother? He said, we need new shooters on the market, Ricky. Only a few gonna make it. Even Halo ain't holding weight in 2025. Well, Halo ain't holding weight in 2025 on that PlayStation multiplayer, Tommy. He ain't gonna be there. Listen, and just like we were talking about earlier, and it could be another reason why they didn't release multiplayer, is because if you look at Steam charts, nobody's really playing a lot of Halo multiplayer. So for you to invest that kind of money in there, you know, the PlayStation guys, they don't really like first-person games. They don't. They don't like them, Tommy. You guys, listen, Tommy, y'all don't like first-person. We gave y'all first-person with the VR and y'all didn't want to play it no more. They stopped making for it, Tommy. First-person, VR is first-person on steroids. And the PlayStation guys didn't want it. Yeah, COD sells the most on PlayStation because it's a yearly fucking release. PlayStation had the goddamn marketing rights for years. There's 88 million PlayStations out there, Tommy. Goddamn. There's more McDonald's than there is Burger Kings. Of course, fucking McDonald's sells more hamburgers. That's what it is. I'm just telling you. The fucking PlayStation guys have been starving for a non-COD first-person shooter, and they have yet to get it. All you PlayStation guys bumped up that fucking Battlefield, and I ain't heard shit about that game all week. That shit died quick. Holy fuck. Bro, what the fuck happened to Battlefield?
What do you mean? Battlefield's still here,
man? Ain't nobody talking about that shit, Manhattan. Don't start that shit. Come on, man. Come on. Be a real nigga. Nah, come on, bro. That shit came out of the gate. Hold on. That shit came out of the goddamn pits like a bat out of hell. Everybody said it was a COD killer. Fucking COD is done. Bro, ain't nobody talking about Battlefield no more. That shit died quick.
It didn't die.
No, you're right. It didn't die. It's dead. There's a difference. It's dead. Okay. That's it. That shit's done. Gotcha. Okay, you see how many people got banned from Battlefield, Mr. Manhattan? Did you see that?
He didn't. I mean, people get banned all the time. I mean,
okay.
What do you mean?
All right.
I mean, if you're going to cheat, like what, bro?
Yeah, they were cheating. Yes. They were cheating.
There's literally 304,000 players right now on Battlefield on PC alone. I ain't even counting Xbox and PlayStation.
Okay, well,
that game is very much alive.
Manhattan. Okay, then let me rephrase that. It ain't what it was last week.
What do you mean it ain't what it was?
No, last week.
Bro, you have top streamers right now, like who normally stream Call of Duty, been playing Battlefield since it dropped. Like,
I'm just saying, it was at 700. Hold on, it was at 747,000 players, right? And now it was down to 280, almost 3.
Right, but that's still a large number.
It is, but you lost. Yeah, but hold on. Even Helldivers didn't lose that base like that, and I know because I had to pay you because of that. Helldivers didn't do that.
Yeah, but you got
Helldiver. Think about that. Helldivers never fucking weathered. It never withered. Helldivers kept growing. I lost a bet to you because I thought it would go down.
I'm saying that the difference is that Helldivers was like a game that really came out, wasn't really pushed or advertised like that. It just started growing randomly because people started talking about like how fun this extraction shooter is, which is not. I mean, the game is space right now. It's kind of void of extraction shooters. Like that's not an excuse. But what I'm saying is that Battlefield right now is actually doing is that compared to like the past Battlefield, this is huge for them. I'm just saying, like, if you compare this to the previous ones, this is huge.
Yeah, it's hanging. But now, keep in mind, you're right, man. But the new COD didn't come out yet. Here's what I do know: Battlefield opened up.
If the new COD is Black Ops 6, which people are already showing disdain for, I think Battlefield definitely be fine, right? Because the Black Ops 6 already dropped like multiple beta, and yet like the community is like, okay, yeah, we're done with this bullshit. I think, like I said, of course, Call of Duty is gonna be Call of Duty, but I definitely think Battlefield this year is definitely gonna be doing very good. Simply because people are just about tired of Black Ops, like especially the whole war running shit.
Yeah, but
people like Modern Warfare more than they do.
I think people are tired of shooters. Period.
I can agree with you.
I think they're tired of that. But I will say this, and the numbers don't lie. The all-time peak for Battlefield was 656,000.
Yeah.
All right. 37 minutes ago, 323,000 were playing. That's 37 minutes ago. Hold on. That's 37 minutes ago on a Friday night. Put it. Helldivers 2 had a better hold than Battlefield does.
It did. I mean,
it did. It did. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying because I played myself with the fucking with the Helldivers. I kept telling you, oh, Helldivers is going to fucking fade every fucking week. The first 2 weeks, Helldivers grew more players. I don't remember when Battlefield came out, but they're half of what they were last week. I don't know that. I don't know what they were before that, but they're half of what they were last week. There's no big game came out. So, like Tommy said, where are they at? So, that's what I'm saying. But again, it all goes to the taste in gamers.
What, I will also say this to Battlefield credit. I don't know if they was expecting anything really because of their track record of just like they were just getting slaughtered left and right.
Yeah, but they were reviewed well. Remember they were. Remember, this is the first Battlefield in years that came out reviewed well, betaed well.
But even this when it came like this reviewed around like 70, 75, it didn't even really hit it 80. So I don't know what they was.
No, I did. No, I got an 85. I think in meta. I'm not talking about the campaign. I think so. Nobody plays those campaigns though. So I'm not. They said the campaign. Yeah. IGN fucking shit on the campaign. Gave it a 5. Let's see.
Yeah. I think what did they even get in the Metacritic department?
I think I got an 80 something. I believe.
I also think like the reason why I feel like Battlefield feels quiet, it is because of their history. Maybe they just like, yo, we're gonna come out, we're gonna try to do, we're gonna be as basic and be normal back to Battlefield
83
as possible. And I don't know, maybe they kind of been afraid after years of like fucking flopping. Maybe they just wasn't really pushing it. And now, I think EA has also went through that whole bullshit. They got purchased, right? They did.
EA just got 55 million. Now, Now, do you think that had something to do with the players being lost?
I mean, because Battlefield wasn't really being advertised like crazy, like the previous ones. So I don't know. Maybe during that they wasn't expecting much, or they just didn't think because of Call of Duty was trying to kill their thunder with like all this beta shit. So they probably just figured like they just dropped this shit.
Maybe that was it.
Get bought off
do they still have a COD beta? Is it live this weekend?
It's been live, but it seems like when Battlefield dropped, more people just started playing Battlefield and wasn't really caring about the beta as much. And I think that's what probably led to them to like just start closing out the beta early. Like I said, Black Ops series is not being reviewed well overall. Like people just like Modern Warfare. Black Ops always do too much. Like I said, it feels like very
the Beavis and Butthead shit kind of
So it starts to feel very cartoonish, and I think people just like Modern Warfare because it's more grounded. Black Ops do way too much, bro. Wall running, bunch of other shit. Like people just don't. Personally, I.
All right, so as far as COD's beta, it was done on the 9th. So the beta is not taken away from Battlefield. I need to know what is taking away from Battlefield's player base on the weekend.
I just think like the problem with Battlefield is how the game is played is not like Call of Duty, right? Truth be told, Battlefield does require skills, Rick. Like even if the hype gets you to buy the game, you realize like, okay, this is definitely not Call of Duty. This is way too grounded. You know, when you shoot in snipers, your bullet drop, so you gotta like count that, right? If you're a sniper on you know, trying to snipe somebody from deep, you can't just put the cursor on that person. You got to put it above their head because there's a bullet drop. So all these things makes Battlefield like not really for your average casual, right? And I'm just being honest with you, like it's just not for your average casual, like COD is. So, and on top of that too, like you said, like first person shooters, like and it doesn't really have battle royale, so you gotta understand like conquest in these game modes probably takes forever too. You know, with COD, like game modes are shorter, so it's more arcadey. In Battlefield, it's not arcadey. So a lot of people may end up like, this is a bit too much for me, bro. Like I gotta fly a jet, do a whole bunch of other extra shit. Like,
Yeah, I mean that could be. I just again, I don't own the game. Did you buy it?
yeah.
I bought it.
You bought it again. Okay, so Mello, maybe you
Yeah,
could tell me
Mello's
where has Battlefield's player base gone? Since
What you mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because right now it got over 300,000 people.
It had
playing on
300,000, but
Steam.
it opened at 6 and change on Steam, but it's like it's 3 and change now.
Yeah, but
what game
isn't that
took
what
what
most
what game
shooters
are
don't-
people playing now? That's what I'm just asking.
No, but Rick, isn't that's like that? With most of these shooters, when they come out, they'll have like 600,000 players, and then the number would drop, obviously, like till it gets to a point. You know what I mean? Like this happened with most of these first-person shooters.
That's exactly. This is
They come
common.
out, it will have like 600,000 players, but then it's gonna average out somewhere because you know everybody is hype, right? People buy it, and then some people are like, I'm good.
Okay,
You
listen.
got the streamers watching it. You got everybody playing it. Everybody was praising the game.
Here's what I know.
Get it at its high peak, and then all of a sudden another game come out, such like Ninja Gaiden 4.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden's not taken away from
what's that other
Battlefield.
game that stress test game that just came out? Arc Raiders came out. People shift.
It's an extraction.
So Arc Raiders. All right. So you think Arc Raiders did it?
No, yeah, I was surprised. Their server was full.
No, that server, that stress test, that slim service test was, nigga, everybody was playing that game.
Yeah, the server was fucking full. They
It
was
was like,
surprised. Like nigga, we had to wait in the fucking queue just to get in the fucking thing, bro. I'm not even joking. Like they were
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, gaming right now is fickle. The people are going to the newest release. That's it. A game release,
Remember,
you only had like maybe a week, and then all of a sudden the stress test came out.
Yeah,
and you had content for another game came
out. Now
so
again, this conversation,
but
this conversation came up because Helldivers 2 was #1 like 3 weeks in a row on Steam. Like nobody
what was released around Helldivers 2 that was related to a shooter.
But Rick, you gotta understand that Helldivers is an extraction shooter. It doesn't compete with other games like how Battlefield will have to compete with Call of Duty though. Like extraction shooters is really its own thing. Like it doesn't take away. That's why I'm saying Arc Raiders did numbers because look, people are trying to fill in the void of the Division.
It was a new game. It was fresh.
Yeah, people are trying to fill in that void. It doesn't really. It's not going to take people away from like Battlefield will compete with Call of Duty more so than anything, right? I guess you got to wait for Black Ops to come out to see what happens.
Yeah, because even like I mean, bro, here's why I was shocked. And again, you told me it's extraction shooter. I'd never seen any game since I've been tracking like Steam. The only game I ever seen not Counter-Strike out of #1 was fucking Helldivers. That was the only game I ever seen fucking not Counter-Strike out of there. Now listen, it wasn't for long, but that was the only game that I seen take it out.
Right, and you just mentioned,
but it was the hype of it. It was the Helldivers 2 dropped the hype of it. It was no other shooter like it at the time.
Yeah,
it reminded people of Starship Troopers. They played it.
Hey, Matt.
And like you said, it knocked it down and then it came right back.
Yeah,
and on top of that,
that motherfucker, that Helldivers 2. Listen, it cost me money, and I saw it. What it can do.
Battlefield 2 is also competing with like games like what's that game? Apex Legends, right? Regardless, right? Like it's gonna have to like fight for those players.
Yeah, but Apex not even listed on Steam as #1 right now. Like as far as games that people playing, it's Counter-Strike. It's Battlefield, it's Dota, and believe it or not, Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, come on, Rick. You're talking about Counter Strike. I don't think any game is Counter Strike is just its own. I don't even know where to even categorize that because that's like its own shit at this point, right? No matter what games come out, people are gonna always stay on Counter Strike. That fan base doesn't care about nothing else. Like
now, let me ask you this, and I don't want to jump around like crazy. Do you think, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, do you think it's an L for PlayStation getting Master Chief, but only the campaign, not the multiplayer?
That's the fucking L.
I mean, isn't that's like across the board though? They only have the campaign available for the.
Tommy, don't start this shit, Tommy. See, Tommy want to fucking piss me off. He said, "Where's her?"
What do you mean? You said Master Chief. I mean, you talking about Halo Combat?
Right? Hold on. I'm talking about this nigga Tommy. He talking shit about Forbidden West. He talking about where's Forbidden West, motherfucker. All right, number one, when that Forbidden West motherfucking multiplayer come out, it's gonna be on the top charts, motherfucker.
Here we go, Rick.
All right,
cut it out, bro.
So you guys understand that'll be there.
I know that defend that game.
No, y'all niggas tripping, bro. That's a fucking good game. Fuck you guys. So anyway,
you the only nigga I know that defends that game. Like,
bro, it's a good game.
Last dying breath.
I don't understand why niggas hate, bro. Y'all hate greatness, man. You know what?
Like, she's boring. Like, she's a boring protagonist. The world is beautiful. Like, I love the concept, but she bores me. Like, it's her. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
bro, and you want to hear Kratos' whining ass son the whole time he was playing God of War?
I mean, better than it. Aloe monologuing about shit.
All right, so is it L or not? Because it doesn't have multiplayer. I couldn't hear you because Tommy distracted me.
What, Halo Combat Evolve?
Yeah, with just the campaign, is that an L?
It's just a campaign, though. It's just a campaign. There's no multiplayer with that game. They didn't even make the multiplayer.
Bro, that's a damn L. If I got a full experience somewhere else that y'all done ported this game over and you giving me half of the game, granted, I know the reason.
It's a remake, though.
I understand the reason for it, but...
All right, well, let me ask you this. Why would
made
you...
Halo is the multiplayer? Red versus blue. What made Halo? And you couldn't even implement a 16 versus 16 or 8 versus 8 for that shit. That's an L, dog. That's an L.
Well, let me ask you this.
I think maybe they didn't need it because Halo Infinite already exists. I mean, that's why.
Then just release Infinite, then.
Right. Well, so why would you waste the time and resources to go back?
Yeah, just fucking release Infinite
and just drop Infinite,
bro. If you really gave a shit, you should have just gave them the whole Master Chief collection. That was the rumor. The rumor was never Combat Evolve. The rumor was the Master Chief collections coming on. Fucking. That's what I heard.
Catch y'all up with the story. We gonna give y'all 1, 2, and 3, and Reach.
You know what, Rick? You're right. You're right because you're right. All the rumors said it was Master Chief Collection. You're right, Rick. So I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody thought, you know what? Nah, just remake Combat Evolve and we gonna put it back out there. Maybe like Mello said, they're trying to retell the story for the people, and then it's like then down the line they're gonna try to drop the multiplayer. But I don't think they're gonna ever do a multiplayer. They don't want to spend the extra resources. I don't think we'll ever get a multiplayer for Combat Evolve. I just think they're gonna do another campaign. They're just gonna be selling campaigns, and then if you want to play multiplayer, go play Halo Infinite. Maybe they will bring Halo Infinite over.
Well, remember Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite was broken up. You could have played the multiplayer for free, even on PC. You didn't have to buy the game. But then if you wanted the story,
that's what I think. What they might fuck around and do, import Halo Infinite over. And so now you got a multiplayer, and we're just gonna be making the Halo campaign, and then Halo Infinite will be the game where they can just add everything that they need to moving forward, and then just
bro. And I was you weren't here earlier, but I got to tell you, you ain't doing no damage in multiplayer with that PlayStation controller. I'm sorry, you need an Xbox controller to play that motherfucking Master Chief, bro. Listen, look, I'm not the biggest fans of Halo, but I do know what made the franchise, and what made the franchise was multiplayer. And if you're not taking that out, then you might as well have a car without fucking wheels. I mean,
multiplayer with rated M content. Like, I'm tired of making everything like Fortnite.
Yeah, I am also so surprised that I don't know if this is just a single player. Is it gonna have co-op or it's not? Like, that would be surprising if there's no co-op in it.
You said they got online co-op. I think I heard they said they have online co-op for
that
the
would
story.
definitely be a bigger L, like more than even a multiplayer. If You know,
they had
additional
the
actual
online
co-op in the game.
co-op. Yeah, that's
Co-op, yeah. If there's no online co-op, I think that would be a bigger.
But
L
I
than the
think the
most of not
biggest
having
L to
multiplayer.
me is on Microsoft's end is by not using id Tech. Why the fuck would you put that on Unreal Engine 5? When id Tech looks id Tech looks better. Yes, id Tech looks better. Bro.
Halo though? I don't know if that works with Halo, man.
Nigga, okay.
No, the reason why is because they are already rumored to say that the next Halo was going to be transitioned over to the Unreal Engine.
Correct. And this is one way to get their feet wet.
This is their entry point into it.
Hey, if y'all want to be, and you know what, and Halo will die on PC. Only getting 60 frames because it's only gonna because the Unreal Engine 5, that piece of shit of optimization fucking abomination, is gonna give fucking Master Chief 60 fucking frames, and it's gonna be fucking garbage. Yeah, this is my opinion. Levon, you don't play anything that's 3D. You goddamn right, it's my opinion. Go play your Switch. So here's the deal: you can't even handle it on that shit. I'm telling you, fucking right now, if you don't put that goddamn thing on id Tech, the Master Chief is gonna die on PC because ain't no motherfucker out here with premium PC fucking rigs are gonna tolerate 60 frames dropping to 40 on a fucking Unreal Engine 5 shooter. They don't do well with a first-person shooter. They don't. Fortnite is the only shooter, and that's third person. You can go to first person with it. They can't fucking do it with this. Maybe if the Coalition was fucking doing it, I'd be a little more satisfied. But as long as fucking 343 has got something to do with that motherfucker, and with a new engine that can't be optimized, they've been trying it for years. Every goddamn game that's dropping frames, the Unreal Engine is the fucking culprit. And y'all keep capping for this piece of shit of an engine. I'm telling you right now, this might be the final nail in Halo's fucking coffin, is putting it out on this goddamn shit engine when you got id Tech that did Indiana Jones that looked fucking great. It was fucking beautiful. Why not? You see what fucking Doom the Dark Ages look like? Bro, that shit was a fucking beast. You should have put it on that engine. But no, they want to go with this Unreal Engine, easy to develop, AI bullshit, saving some money. All right, go ahead. Watch what the fuck happens.
And
Mark my
those are
fucking
the
words.
views and opinions of Ricky Brown.
Yep.
Well, the last part that Ricky said is true. They're trying to use contractors, and when they had contractors on their proprietary engine, they wasted so much time trying to teach them how to play that their engine. But every contractor knows how to use Unreal, so they'll save money on that. But again, Unreal is so unoptimized that it may run a little sluggish.
Show. It's a shit show. Yo, listen, did y'all see that fucking Gears Reloaded? How the Unreal, that old Unreal Engine fucking ran like dog shit. Yo, that is fucking horrible. I'm sorry. Y'all can have that. Look, Unreal Engine, fat white bitches, y'all can have them. I'm good. All right. So, next, what do we got? Is that everything? I don't think there's anything left to talk about. I think I'm mad now. I'm mad. I got to order pizza. It's not fucking 7 o'clock yet, and that's going to cost me $100. I just had to give these kids each $2,000 for shopping for their birthday. Nigga broke right now. God damn. Yeah, don't have kids. Well, at least don't have two of them at the same time on the same day. It's going to cost you double the money. What the fuck? So that's all I got to say. Anybody else? Let's go about what we've been playing. Let's start with you, Mello. You playing that Ninja Gaiden?
Oh, this nigga. Yes, I've been playing Ninja Gaiden. I just beat Little Nightmare 3.
Oh, shit. Vaughn, I think Vaughn got the platinum on that. I think he put like
oh, shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I ain't do all that.
He said, I ain't do all that.
And I'm out, nigga. I don't do all that.
Hit the like button, everybody. Come on, man. 7 likes? What the fuck is that?
I have to say, that story was mid with Little Nightmare 3 compared to 2. Yeah, it ain't looking too hot. And of course, playing Battlefield, of course, doing my little numbers. And lastly,
no more 2K?
I just
no more
picked
2K?
up Pacific Drive. I'm gonna check that out too. So,
what about 2K? You not playing that no more?
I play it from time to time, but Keeper. That was the one that got me away from it. I've been playing Keeper too.
Yeah, somebody gave me a code for that.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
It.
Somebody gave me
solving.
Yeah, somebody gave me a code for that. Whoever gave me that code, fuck you. All right? So yeah, fuck off. You know, give me a Battlefield code or something. Give me a Keeper. You can keep it, bitch. Whoever gave that to me, fuck off. Piss me off.
Well, even though you carrying that energy, it's not that bad of a game.
No, but bro,
game,
you know, they
with the stories and shit.
Hey, yo, bring your whole ass back,
Hey man, why you keep letting heathens back here, man? Lock the door, man. Lock the door.
Well, we can't discriminate to nobody. That's what it is.
We can't discriminate.
No.
This slow ass nigga, you can't discriminate.
Nah, we can't discriminate, the nigga. So
hey man, enjoy your half a game, nigga.
Got his whole ass. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I guess. Oh, the pastor's over here too. I guess what happened? You guys left the Xbox funeral early? Is that why he came over here?
Bro, it started getting.
No, but I was trying to get a real.
Hey, Pastor Joe, I'm glad you're here.
Hey Rick, you know, hold on before you ask that. Hey Rick, you know when you put a nigga in the corner and then all of a sudden they say, "Well, I got a PC, so it don't matter to me."
Yeah.
What we arguing for at that point?
Yeah, it's no point. At that point, the PC guy doesn't belong in a console war. He should leave.
What are we even talking about at this point?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He should leave. Now, Pastor. Now, I understand that the Master Chief is coming on the PlayStation 5, if there is one next year. Now, do you think it's an L, Pastor, that the multiplayer didn't come with it? What do you think?
I mean, these guys said they were getting Halo, but it's very clear that these guys just got Hey. Where's the low?
Talk that shit, Pastor.
Where's the low? They only got Hey. I mean, it is what it is. This game is 25 years old. These guys are getting on very excited for a 25-year-old game, as they should, because they never experienced this type of greatness on the PlayStation before. So this is something that, you know, would help pay for that 30% that Amy would have been asking for. When these ponies buy this particular campaign, they will have to pay extra for the multiplayer if they decide to bring it out. Yeah, I'm seeing it working out well for Xbox with that. And this is what Xbox should do. Bring back some of their older games, sell it over to a new audience, and let them feel good. Let us feel what real games are about. You know?
Well, I also think that if those who want to play the Master Chief Collection, they can on Game Pass. That's probably what they're trying to sell it that way.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh my!
Right now, persons on Twitter.
I'm putting the load of laundry in. Take over the reins.
Right now, Uni's having a dead Xbox stream right now because these guys didn't see what Microsoft was trying to do from the very start. From the time they put that first game onto PlayStation, we already understood what they were doing. So I don't know why these guys are crying, because they would have heard Halo coming to PlayStation. This is something that was said a while back, so I don't know why it's a surprise. You know?
That is a fact. I don't know what's up with that either. Levon, take the reins.
All right. So let's go over what we've been playing here. I've been playing this thing called Xenon Racer. That's what I've been playing. Anyone else want to go?
Right now, I am playing the Outer Worlds as we speak. Outer Worlds 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going fire. Can't go wrong. Outer Worlds 2, man.
Mm-hmm. You enjoying it?
Yeah, early access.
Okay.
On Game Pass. $30. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Damn. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. We got a problem. It's too many games dropping.
Yeah, man. Too
Many games. I haven't even got to Mission 5 and Ninja Gaiden 4. Now you talking about Outer World.
And Keeper is too many. You have to choose. Yeah, you have to choose. Warning. Horizon Paint is currently vulnerable with the poison.
Supreme, what you been playing?
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
I've been
Wait, one second, who's there?
playing basically Marvel Rivals. I know they have like a seasonal thing right now with Halloween and Fortnite because they got a seasonal thing there as well, and that's about it. I'm gonna start playing some Ninja Gaiden since that just came out.
Mm.
I just finished Dark Age. Loved it. It was a great game, and Rick's right. It looks beautiful.
Mm. Ty, what you been playing?
Are we still streaming?
All right, I've been playing Death Stranded 2, and well, it's not as good as the first one, but it looks better than the first one. I got to be honest with you, it's never good when you just want a game to end, and that's kind of where I'm at with Death Stranded. I'm just ready for the game to end. It's too long, you know. I think it's too long. Oh, shout out to Pound Town Gamer. He said all future Halo games are PlayStation console exclusives now. Hey, man. I don't know what those guys be talking about. But I'm playing Death Stranded 2. Looks beautiful. Plays better than the first one. I think the story is fucking... But, I don't know, bro. It's kind of more of the same. But, hey, that's what we live with. It is what it is. Nobody's going to make any kind of... leaps or any chances in gaming. Everything's going to be basically what you always had. And what they'll try to do is they'll try to improve on a few things, give you a different story, but nobody doesn't want to lose money. You know, that's why every fucking Insomniac game is going to play like fucking Spider-Man did. Even the fucking Wolverine. That's what's just going to happen. And that's what it is, folks. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to Mello in the past. I guess he went over there to get beat up by Z. Shout out to Levon, Ty, Supreme. And shout out to Mac, Tommy Bull. Who else came through? Emmanuel A1, my man. He comes through now. I like that. I didn't see Mustang Gamer today. I don't know what that's all about. So hopefully we'll see Mustang Gamer. But Arios came through. Shout out to him. Shout out to Merc. Merc came through. Appreciate him. Who else came through? Tommy Dre came through. Deuce came through. So appreciate all of y'all. And I got to go order this pizza for the boys on Friday. And we got to get all this damn laundry done. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said, good show, y'all. I don't know if Wolverine going to be mid, Emmanuel. I think it's just going to be more the same. You know, we don't get anything different anymore. We just don't. Because people that are on these gaming websites, they review a game very badly. They don't finish it before. Oh, there he is. Mustang Gamer is here. There he is. The Mustang Gamer.
Yeah. Mustang Gamer is here, man.
Yeah. He said, hey, yo, RIP Xbox. Yeah, I've been hearing that for 4 years now. Yet the stock is $512. Yeah. All right, whatever. But hey, listen, me and Mustang Gamer, we bros. But when it comes to this gaming stuff, I see it a little different. But y'all can say Xbox dying all you want. Put it this way. If Xbox was really dying after paying $70 billion for Activision, the stock would not be at $513 a share. So I think you guys can put it this way. Buying hardware for video games when you own the video games does not control your stock value. And that's one to grow on. Because I know a company that sells 88 million consoles, yet their stock is only worth about $24. Just saying. So, that being said, I will see y'all Sunday morning. We're going to do our NFL show. I don't know who won. I just know it wasn't me. So, somebody's getting $50. So, I will talk to y'all brothers on Sunday morning. And I want to give a shout out or a condolences to the Carmichael family. Bishop Carmichael passed away on October 21st. He is the bishop of my church. I don't know when the arrangements will be made, but he was a good man.
He passed away?
Yeah, he passed away. Bishop Frankie Carmichael. He is one of the nicest men you will ever meet in your life. I mean, that brother, man, he'll see you and your family at a restaurant. He'll pay for the whole meal just because he saw you.
Jeez.
Yeah, Bishop Frankie. Bishop Frankie was the man. And before he got sick, he was a good basketball player too. And his wife, she passed away years ago. Good people. I've been going to their church for about 10 years now. So yeah, maybe eight or 9 years now I've been going to that church. And shout out to them. Shout out to them. My condolences to the Carmichaels.
What's going on, Pastor, with all these other pastors, man? Telling the lady.